Hey guys, Vancouver right here. Time for the unveil of the new bike. I was kind of hoping for a sunny day, but in Vancouver that's a bit much to ask for, I guess. So, you can probably hear it behind me. In fact, I don't know if you guys are, how good your ears are, but you tell what bike that is? Da 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 da. Ninja ZX6R 2008. So that's the new bike. That's what I've been riding. I guess I put about 500k on it so far, but and I'm kind of ashamed to say that I've dropped it twice already, which is really pathetic, but and terribly embarrassing. Both of them low speed things. This bike is, well, for one, it doesn't maneuver like at slow speed. The turn radius is not that large. Is actually quite large, unlike the 400, which kind of noodles around. So you kind of have to really crank it. And I don't know if you can see this, but if I crank this thing to the stops like this, you know, I guess this is pretty normal, but my hand, often what happens is I'll have a little bit of throttle on, and when I come back here, it rolls the throttle off for me, which is a bit of a problem. And the other thing is when my knee is there, I don't know if I can do this. Maybe I'll do it on the other side. I guess my knee also hits my arm, but mostly it's, you know, obviously both times are totally my fault, but so it's, I don't know how I used to get away with this before, but I've kind of analyzed both incidents in my mind a few hundred times, and I think that the thing that made me go down is I have a habit of covering the front brake, and so what'll be happening is I'll be doing a slow turn to the left or the right, and it will dawn on me that I'm not going to make it. Like initially I think, oh, I can do a U-turn here, or I can do a turn here, because in my mind I've done these turns on my 400 all the time and there's never been a problem, but this one has a kind of a wider turning radius, so I do my turn, I get partway through it, and I go, I'm not going to make it, and then, you know, panic sets in and I pull the brake and boop, you know, down goes the bike, right? So the first time I was going left, and I hit the brake, and my foot went out, and I tried to stop it, but it was too far over, and I kind of gently lowered it onto the ground without any sort of damage. And the second time I was wearing my leather pants, which have like big ass, you know, GP style knee pads, so they stick out even further. And I was going right out of my garage, and you know, I guess I pulled some brake and boom, down, and that one I did do a little damage on the fairing here, but luckily it's got frame sliders, because, you know, without these frame sliders I would have had some serious coin outlay required. But needless to say, I'm here in a parking lot, and I'm going to do a little bit of practice. I got to figure this bike out, because right now I've, like, my confidence in slow speed is totally shot now. it's really pathetic. Like even exiting my garage in the morning, you know, I'm like, whoa, it's just, I don't know, it's just stupid. So yeah, that's what I'm here. It's not an ideal parking lot, but that section over there looks a bit flatter, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll turn the camera on, because, you know, it's almost inevitable I'm going to dump it again, and then I'll have some kick-ass footage for YouTube, man. I'll get over 20 hits on that one. That'll definitely pay for the damage. Okay, it's practice time. First gear. Hi. Well, maybe I'm improving a little bit, I don't know. It seems to take a lot to turn this bike. Like, I'm waiting out. I got the bike leaned over, I'm weighted out. And I still, you know, my best tries are just kind of the distance between the two lines, which is not very good. I think there is some improvement there.